People really don't know what their expenses will be because they don't know how long that they're going to live.
Americans are worried they won't have enough saved for retirement now more than ever.
Retirement is going to cost, for many folks, over $1 million.
Is no sure thing in investing, but a lot of people think that annuities may come close to that.
It's going to more safe things that they know. If they know they're going to need that money to supplement their retirement, well, then you can't play that risk.
This is the Safe Money and Retirement Show with Jon Heischman Sr., founder and partner of Heischman Financial Services, serving the Columbus and surrounding areas. Jon specializes in educating pre-retirees and retirees about safe money strategies and ideas. Now, it's the Safe Money and Retirement Show. Here's Jon Heischman Sr.
Good morning and welcome to the Safe Money and Retirement Show. I'm your host, Jon Heischman, and I'm glad you took the time to tune in. And as with every show, I try to bring you ideas, concepts that will help and benefit you in your retirement planning. Whether you're getting ready to retire or you're already retired, you'll be able to benefit from my broadcast. First, I want to give you the number to call with your questions, or if you want to receive more information on what I discuss, or maybe you want the book that I sponsor, Top 10 IRA Mistakes. This is a very important book for those of you that are retiring soon, because there's a lot of focus in the book on what to do with your retirement accounts. This book is no cost and no obligation. It's my way of saying thanks for listening to the Safe Money and Retirement Show. Top 10 IRA Mistakes, 888-426-0177. 888-426-0177. Take a minute and visit my website, HeischmanFS.com. HeischmanFS.com. Speaking of retirement accounts, 401ks, 403bs, IRAs, there's always that question, what should I do with my money? In other words, where should it go? On a transfer and or rollover? Well, there are a lot of options. And one thing about Heischman Financial Services, we are independent. We answer to no company, no corporate office. We are fiduciaries, and typically retirees will have their money split into different categories. And there's a reason for that. For example, mutual funds, stocks, bonds is a great option, and almost all of our clients have some money in this category. Risk tolerance plays an important role as to where your money is going to go as far as our recommendations. Or it could be placed in an annuity, which almost all of our clients will have an annuity in some form. So I'm going to focus on the annuity concept and why they are growing in popularity. The big reason that annuities are increasingly popular among Americans that are getting ready to retire or are retired is the guaranteed retirement income they provide. So I'd like to give you some insight as to what is driving these sales, who's buying them, and what types of annuities are being purchased. This year, 2024, has been a record sales year in annuities in the U.S. Never before have they been as popular and have set sales records with all companies. Several factors contributing to the rise in annuity sales. First, demographic trends play a significant role with baby boomers entering retirement. Additionally, the industry has effectively integrated annuity solutions into the retirement income planning process, and the tools that are available for advisors using them with their clients make them a more seamless solution within a financial portfolio for retirement income. I also think one of the big reasons is there is so much more education and awareness, understanding about the value of annuity solutions, which have definitely increased. I'll give you a good example. It's not unusual to receive a call. I'll receive a call from a potential new client that wants information about annuities, what type is best for them. Whereas 8 years, 10 years ago, maybe even sooner, I would not receive a call, maybe a couple of times a year, from individuals requesting more information about annuities. So what are we looking at as far as focusing on what annuities can do for retirees? Many times you think of annuities and you think of income, guaranteed income, and that is a huge benefit, but also dependable growth for investors with variations tied to the level of market exposure that an individual wants to build within their annuity. Some annuities, they're designed to help you accumulate savings for long-term goals such as retirement. Others focus on providing a guaranteed income stream that begins either immediately or at any time in the future. Today, with the new designs of annuities, an individual can obtain both growth with no risk and a guaranteed source of lifetime income. So, for example, if a client never uses the guaranteed income benefit, he still has growth potential with no risk. I think it's critical for each individual, each client, those that I work with, to understand what is the right annuity for them. What are their needs, goals, and objectives, as well as their time horizon, and probably most important, their risk tolerance. That plays a big role in what annuity is appropriate for you. So once that is determined, I can then take a look at many companies that's going to match the right annuity based on the amount, the age of the individual. Do you want income immediately or delayed, or strictly focus on growth? There's a lot of advertisements for companies that write annuities, but that doesn't mean that company's annuity is best for you. There's variables It's not a cookie cutter situation, regardless of what they say. Each annuity design and illustration, regardless of the type, has to be shopped from multiple companies based on the parameters involved as to what we want for each individual client. I can't stress that enough. That's why I have to schedule several different meetings with a potential client to know more about them and what their needs are, and then fit the right annuity based on their situation. And I'll be the first to say, if an annuity is not right for you, I'm going to let you know. And there are times where that's been the case. That's been the recommendation. And then Heischman Financial Services will match you with other investments that is right for you in your best situation and risk tolerance. I have some excellent information that I've put together that I would like to get in the hands of all my radio listeners that aren't clients of mine about annuities to help you get more familiar and educated. And then if it's something you want to discuss, we can schedule a meeting at your home or in our conference room. Just let me know. I'll send that out, and there is absolutely no obligation. 888-426-0177. That number again, 888-426-0177. I'm going to take a break at this time, and after the break, when I return, I'm going to briefly review the different types of annuities that are available for different situations. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Life expectancy is at all-time highs, so that means you've got a future to plan for at any age. If you have longevity in your family tree, then you need financial education from someone with the experience and knowledge to guide you into and through your retirement years. Jon Heischman and the folks at Heischman Financial Services are committed to helping you achieve your retirement goals with a low-key and trustworthy approach. Call Heischman Financial Services today to get started on your retirement future. Call 1-888-426-0177. That's 1-888-426-0177. Heischman Financial Services has your future in mind.
Welcome back to the Safe Money and Retirement Show with Jon Heischman. To contact Jon, the number to call is 1-888-426-0177. That's 1-888-426-0177. Once again, here's Jon Heischman.
Welcome back to the second part of the Safe Money and Retirement Show. I'm your host, Jon Heischman. I was discussing the annuity popularity and the benefits. At this point, I want to go into the different types of annuities that play an important role in your planning. I'll start out with what we call immediate income annuities. Here, for clients who are in or near retirement, immediate annuities have a single premium that a retiree pays, then immediately generates a predictable, guaranteed stream of income. They are dependable and immediate. Next, there is a deferred income annuity that we can use for clients looking for dependability, but for those that can wait, because it provides a predictable income, guaranteed income stream that begins at a time the client chooses and is going to be paid for the rest of their life. Dependable and ideal for longevity. Then we have the multi-year guaranteed annuities. Now, I have to say about the multi-year guaranteed annuities, this is referring to guaranteed rates. They have been off the chart because they have guaranteed rates of return. Interest rates for anywhere from 2 to 10 years, depending on what a client is looking for. There is no downside risk at all, guaranteed returns, and are totally safe. Over the past year, these rates have been as high as 6%. Well, there's actually been a couple of months where it's been over 6%, but currently in the neighborhood of 5 to 5.5% for short-term rates, compounded, guaranteed for the term. And surprisingly, these rates have stayed consistent, whereas other savings, CDs, money markets are low. Then probably the most important annuity that has broken all records is the fixed indexed annuities. This is ideal for clients looking for market upside without any risk. We call it downside protection with the potential of a double-digit rate of return. Note that I'm saying potential because there's been some years where the rate has been low, but what I've seen from client annual statements over the past 6 months, depending on the index strategy used, double-digit rates of returns. Once you receive the return, it's locked in, then added to your principal going for potential growth. The rate of return is predicated on an index, not tied to the markets, and that's how the companies can offer these potential returns without any risk whatsoever. Going one step further, the guaranteed lifetime income benefit can be added to the fixed indexed annuity, which I personally like because there's the potential to earn an amount equal to or greater than the income that you're receiving. It's just a perfect situation. Then there is the registered indexed linked annuities for some clients looking for greater upside potential. These type of annuities provide more market exposure, but still limited downside with greater upside potential. Then we offer the variable annuity. So for those clients, typically younger clients, not ready to retire and maybe in their 40s or 50s, here's where you're going to get potentially the highest rate of return. With variable annuities, you invest in the market. It does come with risk, And the guaranteed lifetime income benefit is available and can be added to the variable annuity. You might look at the variable annuity as a mutual fund account with all the whistles and bells added that an annuity provides. Both the fixed indexed annuity and variable annuity, as I've mentioned, offer the guaranteed lifetime income withdrawal benefit, which for those that want additional income to supplement Social Security or a pension, an annuity can be designed to provide the additional income needed. And this can be done from either of these two platforms, depending on age and risk tolerance. Now, it's not unusual for one of our clients to have a combination of both. So there's two income sources, two different annuities. One is risk-free. The other has risk with the potential of higher gains. I want to talk about the tax benefits of annuities, which is very important in designing an annuity for a client. Now, we all know paying taxes is one of those universal certainties in life, but using retirement products that feature tax deferral, such as the annuity does, can be a very powerful way to help ensure that you're going to get the maximum out of your money. So we talk about the three big benefits that tax deferral of an annuity can provide that could drastically increase the strength of a client's retirement portfolio. Number one, deferring tax payments on your savings until you're ready to withdraw the funds. So you have the benefit of hanging on to more of your money year over year. Next, deferring taxes gives your money more time to grow, and it's going to allow you to take advantage of the magic of compound interest. And number three, deferring taxes until you're no longer actively working could potentially mean you'd pay lower taxes on your savings because you're in an income tax bracket that is less. In talking about demographics, in the future, there is the anticipation of the great wealth transfer, and this is predicted over the next 20 years. It's estimated that $70 to $90 trillion will shift to younger generations and surviving spouses. In many cases, to women. They make up 51% of the population, and they outlive men by 5 to 10 years. It's very important to know the options that are available with annuities and the importance it plays in retirement and financial security. Now, many of you may have annuities or multiple annuities. That's not unusual. They may or may not be outdated. That's something you need to take a look at. And if it's right for you and in your best interest, can they be converted? Can they be combined into one of the different types of annuities that I've been discussing this morning. I do a lot of annuity reviews, giving recommendations for changes or condensing multiple annuities into one, adding the lifetime income benefit, and I have also made recommendations to clients to keep the annuities that you have and give reasons why I don't think they should make any changes. But you just don't know until you're more educated and know the options. And that's what I'm here for. 888-426-0177. We can talk about your annuity planning. 888-426-0177. Heischman Financial Services is the name of our firm. So do your search. Visit our website, HeischmanFS.com. And finally, thank you for listening. Join me next week at the same time for the Safe Money and Retirement Show.
The Safe Money and Retirement Show with Jon Heischman Sr. To get in touch with Jon, call 1-888-426-0177. That's 1-888-426-0177. For more information about Heischman Financial Services, visit their website, HeischmanFS.com. That's HeischmanFS.com. Join us again next time for the Safe Money and Retirement Show with Jon Heischman Sr.